Hey everybody, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. My name is Chris Swayze. I'm your CEO and founder of this fantastic, amazing company that I'm about to introduce to you, and it's called Quicksilver Cash. Folks, let's talk about me a little bit first. You got to know who you're talking to, right? So I want you to know that my name is Chris Swayze, and I am the CEO, founder, and creator of this wonderful program, and I'm also a tax professional. You know, it's tax season and I didn't really realize it because now my phone's ringing off the hook. Everybody wants to get their taxes done. I've been doing that for 30 years, folks. 30 years I've been doing taxes. And you know what? I don't regret not 1 year because it's been really good to me and I've met a lot of people. But folks, I've been thinking over the years, how can I get everybody to save money? How can I do that? Well, I found a way. It's absolutely phenomenal. This fantastic program that I'm about to introduce to you, we just created it just recently, last year, but I'll tell you the dates, everything. But I want you to know that this is an opportunity that was created for you. We are beginning to be a household name. People are talking about us in 18 countries at least. Folks, let's just get this party started. Okay, I know you're all here. Good to see you guys. If you've seen the presentation before, it's good to see it again. We're gonna do this like right now. All right, so whoever you have that needs to get on the call, you gotta let them know because it's running late. We are ready to go, we're getting started. And I wanna introduce you right now, folks, to the most amazing program on the planet. Yes, I say that because everyone is agreeing with me that Quicksilver Cash is the way to go. We are everything you've ever wanted in a progressive company. Folks, you can make this yours. You can do what you need to do at this company because it's going to help you raise the funds to do whatever you need in your life. Tonight, we're going to introduce you to QSC Global, which is our feeder program for Quicksilver Cash. And this feeder program is so simple that anyone and everyone can and will be successful with Quicksilver Cash because of QSC Global. Folks, are you ready? You got your seatbelts on? Let's do this. The secret to our success, Quicksilver Cash is a member-based referral program. So when people ask you what kind of business are you in, what do you do? Well, we are a member-based referral program. Okay? That's our secret right there. Well, our proven time leverage system has been used by banks and financial organizations to create wealth for decades now. From this, we've formulated our very own success blueprint. Now, folks, it is a very duplicable cash flow generator. There's no selling required. We do it for you. There's no purchasing quotas, just a one-time out-of-pocket ever. Folks, there's no heavy recruiting requirement. So if you don't have to bring 100 people here, you can be successful. But folks, if you bring 100, you are even more successful. So our simple plan is very simple. We're going to express that to you. You don't need to be finding 100 people, but if you do, it's great. Everyone can succeed by following the blueprint. Before we talk about the blueprint, folks, let's learn about us. Okay, we were founded August the 10th, 2018, and our member base has already grown throughout, well, this great country of Canada, the great country of the United States, and folks, we expanded all the way to Africa, to Tanzania, Nigeria, Kenya, Namibia, Botswana. Folks, we went to Australia. We are in Mexico. We are in England. We are in Costa Rica. We're in the Philippines. We're in Germany, the Grenadines, Singapore, Jamaica, and of course, St. Croix just joined us 2 days ago, and they are moving things throughout the Caribbean. Folks, they're taking us over to Grenada as well. So I'm just letting you know that there's room for everybody. There's many more countries that can come on board. But we make one promise to you, and we make this promise to everybody in the company. It only takes you and two to go through to our top position. Remember we said no heavy recruiting required? So all you got to do is refer two. If you can't refer two, refer one. and then refer one more, and that's your 2. Folks, the blueprint's very simple. Our marketing strategy was designed with you in mind, a simple concept with the single purpose of helping you to achieve success. Now, if you follow our blueprint, you will be successful. Do you get that, folks? Follow the blueprint and you will be successful. Now, getting started is just as simple. It's just $100 USD out of pocket ever, and you're in business for life. Now, folks, it's a one-time $100 USD out of pocket, and you're in business for life. Now, let's talk about what $100 means. You take your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever, to the movies. They want dinner and a movie. If you've only got $100, you don't have enough. Okay? So if you want to go to the theater, a live theater, $100, you don't have enough. If you want to take her to the Valentine's Day social or gala, you don't have enough. Okay? And if you want to make your car payment for $100, you don't have enough. So $100 really can't buy anything. But here at Quicksilver Cash, we're giving you an opportunity to turn that $100 into a whole lot more. Folks, there's 2 great programs, one small entry amount. A one-time $100 USD gets you in the first program. And when you cycle 3 times, you will earn a fully paid position in the second program, which is our $500 USD program. Let's start with program number 1. All right, $100 USD, no membership fee, and that's a one-time $100. If you know what that means, it means you never, ever go to your pocket to take money out to pay us ever again. This is the one program on the planet where you pay once and earn every single time. All right? So, with your $100 purchase, you will receive $2,500 worth of online member services right away. They're right there in your back office. You'll see them there. Now, folks, if you refer 2 friends who will do exactly the same, you will then qualify to become titanium, which is our top position. Now, as I said, no heavy recruiting. All that's required is that you refer 2 friends, 2 enemies, 2 people you don't know, 2 people you do know, just 2 individuals that have $100 that are willing to make extra money for themselves and share the opportunity with others. So now you're qualified for titanium. When you're at the top, it takes about 7 days for you to get there, and you'll start collecting $500 USD. Now, do you get that right away when you become titanium? No. Work has to be done. When you're titanium, it's like being the new president. And when you're the new president, you've got to make sure your team works. So you get your team working, and then you get paid the president's salary. Okay? And that's how you're going to get the $500 when your team brings in 8 people all together. That's your new team, and you will earn $500 right away. Okay, so now cycle out and receive an automatic $100 USD re-entry to do it all again. Remember what I said, one time $100 to get in? Well, we like you to earn the money over and over again, so we pay for you to re-enter in the system after you've made your 500, so we put you on a subsequent journey so that you can earn that 500 all over again. How many like that? Of course, you're going to raise your hands. That is absolutely phenomenal. Most companies don't do that. We pay for you to come back. So if you earn the money, you will earn it again. And when you earn it again, we'll pay for you again, nonstop every single time. Phenomenal. Now, folks, your third cycle enters you into program 2. This is where the fun begins, because in program 1, you're earning $500 plus $100 re-entry. Let's talk about program 2. It's $400 US to purchase the prepaid gift cards plus $100 lifetime membership. And this is all paid for by your third cycle in program 1. So once again, you do not take money out of your pocket. It's $500 total that's coming out of your account because you just earned $500 3 times. Now, folks, the $400 US or 500 Canadian is paying for the prepaid gift cards, but you don't get them right away because watch the magic in this program. Your 2 referrals from program number 1 will upgrade on their 3rd cycle, of course, and cash out into program number 2. So their 3rd cycle from program 1 pays for their program number 2, and they go directly under you because you sponsored them in program number 1. Isn't that phenomenal? So they're paying for their gift cards as well with their 3rd cycle. And folks, watch the rest of the magic, because you will now qualify for top position, which is once again titanium, okay, just because you've got 2 qualifiers. All right. And when you're at the top, folks, that takes about 3 to 4 weeks altogether for you to start collecting 1,600 US. Now, I'm giving you these numbers, the time frame, because some people are doing it in a week. Some are doing it in a few days. Some may do it in hours. But folks, it takes about 3 to 4 weeks for you to start collecting 1,600 USD and $400 in prepaid gift cards in America, or 500 prepaid gift cards in Canada. And you will receive an automatic $400 US upon re-entry to do it all again. Folks, the company pays for you to re-enter into program number 2 after you've already collected $2,000 in value. This is crazy awesome, but that's what we're all about. Quicksilver Cash, changing lives one person at a time. Folks, you will cycle both programs simultaneously. Do you know what that means? Okay, so program number 1, you cycled once, twice, you made $1,000. The next 500 paid for your program number 2. So in program number 2, you're cycling out 1,600 plus 400 in American gift cards or 500 Canadian gift cards. Folks, here's the unique thing. You're still cycling in program number 1, and something else that's really great, you've only put $100 out of your pocket ever. Folks, you're going to cycle simultaneously $500, $1,600, plus the prepaid gift cards of your choice, whether you went with Home Depot, whether you went with Lowe's, whether you went with Esso, whether you went with Exxon or Petro-Canada, or you went with Walmart, or you went with McDonald's, or you went with Dollarama. Any company you chose that has a prepaid gift card, we have them. Okay, and you can choose the denominations from $25 to $50 to $100, but total of, in Canada, $500, in America, total $400 US. Now, folks, that's program number 2. We're not there yet, but some members are there. If you want to talk about program number 2, please give us a call or send us an email inquiry, and we will talk to you about that so that you can build your business that way as well moving forward. Now, folks, I want you to build strong. You've got to build a strong team, because your leaders will come from everywhere, all over the world. We're global. We're online. We're in 18 countries already, folks. What's left? The rest of the planet. Find somebody. Find a leader somewhere, because people are ready to do this. Quicksilver Cash is going to change lives in every country if you let it. Folks, getting to titanium is the most important thing in this program. So we got to start and we've got to finish. So follow along, folks. This is important. You get started at silver. So you take a silver position. There's only 8 silver positions for sale. The golds are not for sale. The platinums are not for sale. And the titanium is definitely not for sale. But everyone in silver graduates up to gold and then to platinum or to titanium. But there's also a way that you go from silver straight to titanium. We'll talk about that in a minute. So folks, you came in as a silver. You took a silver position on your sponsor's success blueprint, okay? And now your job is to refer 2 people. Folks, everyone who starts, their job is to refer 2 people. Now, when you ask me, hey, what do they have to do? Are you serious? Everybody that joins this program, this is a formula, folks. If you use the same ingredients every time for your formula, you will get the same results every time. So consider yourself an ingredient, and you're ingredient number 1, and you need to bring in ingredient number 2 and ingredient number 3. So when you bring in those 2, you are now qualified as the end product, or qualified to be titanium. Now, how do you get to titanium? Well, the 4th position has to fill. When the 4th fills, we send somebody to titanium. When these 4 fill, we send somebody else to titanium. In natural progression, it would be the platinum if they had their 2, and then the gold. So that means this system has to split 3 times. So you go from silver to gold, that's 1. From gold to platinum, that's 2. From platinum to titanium, that's 3. But that's the natural progression that takes about a week. Folks, people are doing this a lot faster. If you'd like to know how to do this in like an hour or a day or even half an hour, or the people that have done it in 15 minutes, let's do that. Okay, so I'll show you the fastest way to get to titanium. This is amazing. So folks, you get started, here's you, and then you need to bring 2. So you get started, you take a silver position on your sponsor success blueprint. Then you brought in silver position number 2, you brought your first referral. Okay, if that happened right now, that's about 2 minutes to put them in the system. And then you brought in number 2, who was on the call and said, I'll do this. Another 2 minutes to put them in the system. And now you're qualified in like 4 minutes. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy awesome. So you are qualified, but folks, are you titanium? No, because we still need one more person right here. Okay, so anyone can bring that person in, but if you do, then that counts as your 3rd referral or a pending referral for your next journey. Now, this is really cool. When you become titanium, when you bring in 4, you become titanium. That's when you start collecting. But do you collect money right now from these people? No, because the Success Blueprint has to split. These folks move up and become your 4 golds. And then there's 8 empty silvers for every new titanium that's promoted. Do we understand that, folks? When you become titanium, expect 8 empty spaces, because that's how the system works, because those 8 empty spaces need to be filled in the silver by these golds, 4 golds, and 2 platinums, and the titanium. So there's 7 people working hard together to fill these 8 positions. If everyone here needed 2, that's 12. Okay, you only need 8. All right, not you individually, but your team. This is your team, 4 golds and 2 platinums. For each side, it's 1 platinum and 2 gold. That's your team to fill these right here. Okay, so it's absolutely phenomenal how it's happening. The secret here is some people are doing it in half an hour. All right, so when you start collecting, well, there's actually 3 simple steps to get to titanium. Let's recap here. You and 2 and 1 more, and you're titanium. You and 2 and 1 more. Now, if you tell me you can't find 2, then this program's not for you. But what I would say to you is find 1, and then find 1 more. And look at that. Before you know it, you have 10 members on your team. Because every time you find 1, you get bored and you need to find 1 more. And you just keep finding 1 more. Okay, so this is it. 3 simple steps to get to titanium. But remember the blueprint, folks. I want to show you how it splits. This is the blueprint. Okay, the blueprint's the same everywhere. You've got 1 green position, 2 platinum position, and 4 gold and 8 silver. Now the green position is titanium. That's the top position. It means go to get your money, collect your money, just like Monopoly, pass, go, collect your $500. But you can only collect it when all these spaces are filled. So let me show you how that works. You're the titanium, okay, you brought in me, and I brought 2 of my friends right away, and then 1 more. So that constitutes a split. These 4 constitute a split, and we create a brand new titanium, which is me. Yay! I just became titanium because I brought in 1 and 2, and I was the first one qualified because these guys here didn't have their 2. I was first with my 2. There are people on this call that experience this because we strategize for them to get started so they can get to titanium. They saw that there was 4 empty spaces under their sponsor, so they took the first position and then brought in 2 more and then 1 more, and then they became titanium. But you see, this titanium is still working to fill this side because he wants to cycle out. So he helps the team bring in 4 more, and that constitutes another split, and now we have a new titanium and a new success blueprint for this titanium to earn $500 and $100 re-entry. This is really cool. We do it as teamwork. Folks, how do we cash out? This is very simple. You need to get started. If you don't get started, you cannot cash out. Okay, so you get started with your $100 and then you refer 2 people. Now, the 2 people you brought in, their date and time stamped. That's why I encourage you to bring your 2 right away without hesitation. Get your 2 right now or as soon as possible, because the sooner you get your 2, the faster you get to the top and start collecting money. Okay, don't watch anybody else, just watch yourself. Bring your 2 in. When you become titanium, you will start collecting $500 USD and $100 reentry. Now, folks, as I said before, you don't get $500 for becoming titanium. You get $500 when your team, you and the 6 members, bring in 8 new members so that you could get paid $500 plus $100 reentry, and the other 2 goes to the company. Do you get it? Okay, you can't be titanium and get paid right away. That's like being promoted to CEO and instantly getting a check. No, you've got to do your job, okay? You got to help bring in 8 new members. Now, folks, we talked about reentry. This is a true follow me system. And if you don't know what a follow me system is, it means that all the work you do today pays you tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. It means that everyone that you personally sponsor will always be yours for life. Every time they cycle out and come back in under their sponsor on his success blueprint, they will be with you. You are the sponsor. They come back under you forever. You don't have to watch it or monitor it. It happens right away. We have intelligent software that was designed to make these things happen automatically. Okay, so every time you cycle out, you come back in. But remember, in the beginning, you brought 3 when you only needed 2. Well, the 3rd one counts as a pending referral. So when you come back in under your sponsor, that one counts as 1 referral for you. And all you need is 1 more. So I'll encourage you to always have 2 or 3 or 4 people in the bank when you didn't need them, so that on your next journey or subsequent journeys, they will qualify you instantly, even before your first 2 cycle through and come back in and requalify you. That's powerful, folks. I've never seen a system that does that. We are designed for you to win. On every cash out, just remember, you didn't pay for that. We paid for you to come back in. So this is the company that if you put $100 in and you earned $100,000, it only cost you $100 to earn $100,000. Phenomenal. Let's do the recap, folks. Attend a briefing online or in person. Get started for just $100 USD, no membership fee. Now, like I said, if someone tells you they don't have $100, you need to let them know they need to go find $100. We're not being facetious, just letting you know how powerful this system is. Let me help you earn $500. You need $100 to earn $500 over and over again. Share this opportunity with at least 2 people and make 2 referrals of $100 USD. Now, you don't have to express the program and say, hey, there's this new program. Hey, this is what we're doing. Hey, you can make this amount of money. No, invite them and say, hey, do you have an email address? Let me forward you some information. And that's when you send them a video or a webinar and tell them to watch it. Tell them it's time sensitive, and then tell them to get back to you ASAP, or you'll pass the opportunity on to someone else. This is very, very important. Now, folks, help your team do the same. Because if you help your team, guess what? Those 2 people that you helped, that you brought in, they will cycle through and they will requalify you. And now you are going to be cycling through again just because you've helped those 2. So help your team. Now, become titanium and collect $500 USD and $100 USD reentry. Now, folks, let's explain this statement here. Become titanium. You will start collecting $500. You do not get $500 for becoming titanium. We've said this a few times, and we're going to say it again. When you become titanium, you need to get to work. You are the now boss, CEO, person in charge for the next 8 members that join. So you need to speak with your sales team, the 6 members, which is the 2 platinums and the 4 golds, and yourself to bring in 8 new silvers. Do you understand that? Because you get paid from the silvers, not from the gold and not from the platinum. Okay? That's the way it works. It's really simple. and do it again and again and help your team again and again so that you can cycle through as many times as you would like. Now, folks, in the beginning, we talked about valuable member benefits. When you make your decision to join us today, Quicksilver Cash, you will be given immediate access to over $2,500 worth of useful online member benefits. Now, they're going to be right in your back office. You'll see right there it says member bonuses. That's what it'll say in your back office. And you click on it, and all of these are clickable, and they open to other pages, many others, and downloadable books and information. You can watch them right away. You can keep them. They are yours. And watch this. What does it include? Success videos. It includes learning languages. Do you want to learn German? Promo certificates, health and fitness, self-empowerment, cooking and recipes, your very own travel booking engine, see it right here, okay, and much, much more. Folks, you can have all of this for $100, but the members that are here understand that we are a time leverage program, a member-based time leverage program. So what are we doing? We're taking your $100 that you use to purchase this, and we are going to leverage that $100 to turn it into $500 for you. Now, I don't know if you own a bank account, but there's no bank that's going to give you $500 for your $100 that you purchase something. There's no grocery store that's going to give you back $500 if you spend $100. There's no company probably on this planet that will give you $500 for a simple activity of just referring to people, not like us. We are Quicksilver Cash, where you can earn money as fast as you would like. Folks, when you get started, immediately after you sign up on your sponsor's link, so your sponsor will give you a link, or I can sign you up, whichever way, this screen appears, and you choose the $100. Now, if you feel ambitious and your sponsor is already in the $500, you can pay for both if you would like. But to keep things under natural progression and keep our story straight, where you only have to spend $100 one time out of pocket, choose the $100 program because it's moving really fast, your team is moving, and everyone gets upgraded to the $500 program without taking a dime out of your pocket. Now, when you choose a method to pay, you can send me an email. You can pay in Canada by email transfer. You can pay by bank deposit. You can pay by PayPal. You can pay by Bitcoin. So folks, just let us know which way you'd like to pay. Send me an email. We'll sort that out. And once you're activated right away, you can now go into your back office because you're an official member with your very own back office access where you'll see what we're all about. You'll see your commissions. You'll see your team. You'll see how to build the team. You'll start seeing how the team builds. You'll see how it looks in the back office, and great things are happening every day. So you will now be an official member, and we like that because, folks, life changes are ahead. If you did not change your life in the last little while, it's time to change your life for the better. And folks, don't let anyone get in your way because this change is up to you. My name is Chris Swayze. I'm your CEO and founder of Quicksilver Cash. I want to welcome you, all new members and all existing members, to Quicksilver Cash. Folks, we're fastly becoming a household name. We're in 18 countries. You can reach us at 437-775-CASH, which is 2274, and we're at quicksilvercash@gmail.com. Folks, quicksilvercash.com is our website, our corporate site, where you'll see everything that we're all about, how both program works and what have you. But folks, concentrate on program number 1 because it's phenomenal. People are getting paid out, some people twice a week. Folks, you want to be paid out every day. All right, so contact us. Thank you for joining us. quicksilvercash@gmail.com or quicksilvercash.com is where you'll reach us. Thank you very much for coming out tonight. Folks, this has been a phenomenal presentation with this amount of people. You guys are here. You're going to have this recording that you can share with your friends and family. I want to thank you.